These are the boxing news. British ratings amateur 1987, and number one there is my old opponent Neil Foran from Rotunda in Liverpool. That's some achievement for Neil, and to be above Michael Carruth, who the following year would go on to win an Olympic gold medal. Also Michael Ayers there, Alan Hall, some great fighters, Dave Anderson, wow, real quality there like. And there's my old opponent there, number 13, Lee Amos. And Jerry McCann, my old sparring partner, number 14. But me and Neil had two fights. Neil beat me in the Henry Cooper's Golden Belt on a close decision, and I beat him in the NABCs. So Neil passed about 2 years ago, God rest his soul. But to be number one in the British Isles ratings is a great achievement. He boxed for his country many times. He turned professional. Steve Hoggian, I think I'm pronouncing that right. Steve Hoggian boxed for John Breen. He was Irish champion. He had a fantastic record. He did close to 30 odd pro fights. Bernard McComiskey, the head coach at Guildford ABC. Bernard was awarded an MBE a few years ago. My old sparring partner. I'm going to look up here. We've got the three Crooks. We've got Nigel Crook to the left, Peter Crook in the centre, and Carl Crook to the right. Of course, I beat Carl in the ABA final in 1985, but in 1983 I beat Nigel in the NABCs. And two hard fights. I mean, with a little bit of luck, Carl could have won that fight. And the fight with Nigel was a majority decision. So with a wee bit of luck, it could have been 2 wins to them. I got a photo I took here of Pope Francis. I took this here in Croke Park. A couple of years ago I was down, that's how close I was to the Pope. And this is the programme here, my last professional fight. It's me right here. A wee bit blurred. 12 wins, 1 defeat. Let's see, I'll go over here. This is Rory Hale, Cliftonville player. What a day that was when they won the cup a couple of weeks ago against Linfield. 3-1 at Windsor Park. Came from 1-0 down and 2 men carried off in the first half, including our goalkeeper. The biggest comeback since Lazarus. Self-fair with former world light middleweight champion Morris Hope. Won his title against Rocky Mattaioli and lost it to the great Wilfred Benitez. These two guys here, Rocky Kelly and Trevor Smith. I sparred many rounds with them both. Trevor was a big puncher, stopped Mickey Hughes. Sadly he died there a few months ago, God rest his soul. And Rocky's not doing too well either. There's all the boys up in the Tavern on the Hill, Lawrence Scott's Bar. We had a boxing night, that's me there, like. And Barry Flynn's father, Tony, God rest his soul. You got Jim Montegler, you got Neil Sinclair holding his Lonsdale belt, the great Jerry Hamill, the great Paddy Maguire, the great Kenny Beattie, and the great Davy Larmer. That was a great night. This guy here, Hugh McGuinness, beat me in 1980, about 1980. Yeah, I had 4 defeats in Belfast before going to England. In 55 fights, I had 4 defeats, 41 wins, and the 4 defeats were 2 to Bill Nicholson, 1 to Hugh McGuinness here, and the other one was my first defeat against a guy called Rafferty up in Pennyburn, Derry. I was absolutely raw blind. But Hugh won a close, deserved verdict over me. I'm not going to deny him that. Never got a chance of a rematch. And this here is me. I took a photo there of the British Prime Minister, Theresa May. She's over for the funeral of Lyra McKee. And that's how close I was to her. A talk I give in Holy Cross Boys School. Sitting down there is Mr. McAuley. It all went well. It was a lovely day. And there I am there talking to the kids. And look at that. And we had a question and answer session afterwards, and I didn't think the kids would put their hands up, but they all did. And that's testament to how confident the lads are under Mr. Kevin McAuley. When I was their age, I wouldn't have put my hand up. And one of the questions one of them asked was who would win, a prime Mike Tyson or a prime Muhammad Ali? Wow, I mean, who could answer that? Yep, that was a good day. This is a photo here of my ABA Cup. Still in good condition from 1985. And we got the characters from Rocky there. We got a Rocky Balboa, Apollo Creed. We got Clubber Lang and Ivan Drago. And there you go. And there they are. There's Ivan Drago, Clubber Lang, Apollo Creed, and Rocky Balboa. And a lovely wee photo there of my hero Prince. In fact, there's 2 princes there. That's Prince, the little boy, which was recently discovered on lost footage on television. And there's Prince with a bowler hat. The one and only.